told me, "You don't understand the dreams of a young star. You don't know how I feel when I see those blue stars." I laughed and said, "Look, you can't get that with only few hydrogen atoms." At the same time, a small explosion occurred in Jupiter, which caused the attention of all quarks in your solar system drawn to it. Helium, holding the detached electron with the surrounding energy aura, came to the middle of the court. He raised his head and shouted, "Look, this is the destiny of injustice." Then he disintegrated the electron in his hand. That caused panic in the whole system. I turned to the sun, who was confusingly whispering, "You don't really know about the grudge of becoming a black hole." Helium, who had surprised everyone, did something else that caused Uranus to lose its rotation path and collide with one of Jupiter's unknown moons. But it was a small accident, and after a conflict of few million picoseconds that occupied everyone, it was well ended by the judgment of legal, non-legal, and anti-legal quarks. Uranus almost returned to its orbit with a little calculation error and deviation. Helium, who had split the electron into two blue photons, said, "Goodness prevails over evil." Then he sent one photon to the beginning of the old galaxy and another photon to the end of the old galaxy. I knew this old trick. I knew what would happen now. The sun, who had seen this situation, took advantage of it and sent a red photon toward me. The red photon whispered in my ear, "Look, I'm telling you this secret because I know that in a few electron seconds everything will go backwards and you forget my words. Let me tell you that I have a dream that I have not told anyone yet. I don't want to be a black hole. I want to be a wormhole." Some water was coming out of his dark spots, which immediately evaporated and mixed with the very thick ketchup and made it slightly thinner and tasteless, which caused universal complaints from other members of the old galaxy. Still, all members of the old galaxy had not taken their disagreement and dissatisfaction to the interclustral court because of the thinner ketchup sauce when two blue photons joined at the two opposite poles of the old galaxy and returned the entire stream before the Jupiter trial. The only thing was that this technique was ineffective on Grazegrazians. In fact, the law of our existence were not subservient to time and were subject to the trivial laws of philosophy. Therefore, our understanding of time would not be changed with this technique of escaping with two blue photons reunion. But the understanding of Phaphil and the rest of creatures changed, and they got to the time when Phaphil finished this sentence. "Shall we go to Delusional Monkey's Cafe in Amazon jungle and have a river shake?" Again, I explained to him my captivity in the 9.0006 dimension, that I needed a solar storm due to my particular structure, and he pulled out his stupid weapon again. I took it from him and put it in my pocket and said, "Let me manage this." I turned to the sun and said, "Either blow me and send me to Earth, or I will tell everyone your secret." He smirked and said, "What's my secret?" I said, You don't want to become a black hole, do you?" Suddenly, sun turned red partially. He got angry and exploded one of his biggest dark spots toward us. A strong wave came, and I was thrown down and lost consciousness. When I woke up, a very cute python, as big as Dubai's Burj Khalifa, was licking my hair with his tongue. I felt a certain peace. The less important point was that he had shoved his fangs into my head and was injecting his poison into my head. It was a wonderful feeling, Phaphil, with two river shake that included some water from the Amazon lake, some freshly cocooned silkworm, chopped level 0 algae, and the severe tail of baby pythons around the river, along with some decorative grasshoppers placed in the mouth of a live crocodile. The only thing from the blue-green-white planet that was popular in our galaxy was this delicious drink that make every creature crazy. Phaphil said to the lovely python, "You didn't give me that much poison. Now you have emptied the whole venom in this head, and there is nothing left for me. What's so good about emptying all poison for him?" The lovely python stared at Phaphil